He is not in custody. We asked for the citizens' help in locating him. We asked for his family to tell us where he is, his family to work with his lawyer to arrange a safe surrender.
In a substantial breakthrough, arrests have been made in both cases of Dahvea Sparrow and Asaun Moreland. Beaver County District Attorney David Lozier also revealed new details about the separate incidents. If you haven't seen the first video, click the ribbon on the top right to watch now. A press conference was held outside Aliquippa Elementary School on the morning of July 13, 2023, and DA David Lozier commended those that came out in support of Dahvea's loved ones.
I want to start off this morning by saying that we are so proud of the citizens of Aliquippa and the city of Ambridge for their strong support for the investigation over the past 72 hours. Since our press conference at Knoll and Main Street on Sunday evening, where the family and I and the superintendent and the mayor asked for the public's help to resolve another juvenile homicide, the citizens of Ambridge and the citizens of Aliquippa came forward. And they have been talking to the police, talking to the citizens. They've been telling us who, what, when, and where, to a degree that we have not seen in a very long time. So we want to thank the family and thank the citizens of both towns. It's important that the thugs out there know that they don't have control over the citizens of Aliquippa anymore, or the city's citizens of Ambridge. We do not need this to end up with another senseless loss for the city of Aliquippa.
The 15-year-old had spent the prior 6 weeks in Ohio with family. He came back to Aliquippa and was attending a graduation party with friends and acquaintances on July 8th, 2023.
He was out of town for about 6 weeks. As I understand it, the family wanted to help get him out of a bad circumstance. So they had him out of town in Ohio with other family for about 6 weeks. And he came back for a community event, and I believe it was a high school graduation party that day, and it ended badly.
Court records reflected footage from a homeowner's surveillance cameras, which showed a dark-colored minivan carrying an individual, later identified as 17-year-old Lamar Seymour, and 2 other passengers, coming to a halt on Knoll Street near Main Street. The driver remained inside the stopped vehicle. Furthermore, a witness came forward and recounted the events. Seymour then approached a vehicle and proceeded to pull Dahvea out of it, initiating a confrontation on the sidewalk in which Seymour physically assaulted the younger teen. Tensions escalated, and suddenly 2 discharge sounds rang out. Dahvea collapsed to the ground with a wound to his head. According to court records, Seymour was the only person standing within 5 feet of Sparrow at the time of the incident. The other 2 passengers from the minivan, as well as a passenger from Dahvea's vehicle, fled the scene on foot. The discharge sounds were also heard in the footage reviewed. The gravity of the situation prompted the authorities to offer a reward of $5,000 for any information leading to a conviction in Dahvea's case. Aliquippa School District Superintendent Dr. Philip Woods announced that he was matching the Beaver County Crime Solvers reward with his own funds, hoping to motivate witnesses to come forward and aid in bringing the assailants to justice.
Dahvea is my cousin, and whether he was my cousin or not, being that he's a student in Aliquippa School District and he's a member of our community, we have to do something to bring this individual to justice. Let him be accountable for his actions. We can't continue to minimize inappropriate actions, especially when people's lives are involved.
As of this video, the search for Lamar Seymour continues. In his statement, DA Lozier announced that the arrest warrant had been issued and characterized the incident as an execution-style homicide perpetrated with a .40 caliber firearm at close range. Authorities also announced their decision to try the 17-year-old as an adult. Sparrow and Seymour were both set to enter their sophomore year at Aliquippa High School, or rather were already in their sophomore year at Aliquippa High School, though whether this is relevant hasn't been revealed.
Lamar Seymour could be found in either Aliquippa or Ambridge as far as we know it at this time.
Dahvea's grieving mother also shared her appreciation for the outpouring of support from the community.
I'm thankful. I'm happy that they know, who's done this, and my baby's gonna get justice. My heart is broken and I'm hurting, and I don't know if I'm ever be okay, but in this moment right now, I'm just thankful for the love and support from everybody. Y'all are keeping me, and but God, I'm able to just keep going and do what I gotta do. And I'm just thankful to y'all. Thanks everybody for loving my baby. That's all I can say.
Do you have anything to say to the community as his mother?
To Aliquippa, I bleed red and black. I love my city, and honestly, I thought my city didn't love me back from what happened, but I'm thankful for everybody that keeping me uplifted, just to be able to smile, just to be able to get up and be okay in this moment. I'm taking it second by second. I can't say day by day. I can't even say hour by hour because I don't know. I'm going.
What's one thing you want people to remember about Dahvea?
Just remember, he was a good kid. It was still work that could have been done, but he was a good kid. He wasn't terrible. He wasn't a gang member, so I'm going to say that and I'm going to clarify that. I lived in the area that was considered the projects, and I lived there, and that's where he lived. He wasn't a gang member. And I'll just say that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On the evening of July 13th at 7 p.m., the Aliquippa community gathered at the Lefty Sepal Field to honor Sparrow. Attendees were encouraged to bring blue and black balloons as well as candles. Community members expressed their heartfelt condolences and offered solace to the teen's grieving family. A memorial walk was held with community members from both Aliquippa and Ambridge 2 days earlier. Locals walked side by side, their collective footsteps symbolizing the shared grief and determination to stand united in the face of tragedy.
Janitha Short, and I'm Dahvea's aunt. My family has had a hole in their heart for the last couple days. And we love Dahvea, we're going to miss Dahvea. But as I said earlier, we can't bring him back. So the only thing we can ask for is justice. And I want to thank everybody involved, everybody who wasn't afraid to speak, and I want to thank you.
Thank you.
I got justice for Dahv. Thank you.
You said that you started a fundraising effort in his name. You want to address that?
Yes. My daughter, Danny, Dahvea's first cousin, started a GoFundMe page, and it was something I had never done before. Not real sure if I was a big fan of it, but the outpouring of support from people that I never met, doesn't know Dahv, was just tremendous. And right now, let's not forget, there's another family in pain. And, we lift them up too, but any additional support that you can give to both of these families, no one prepares to bury their teenager. You just don't. So I just appreciate all the outpouring of support for my niece. And again, please don't forget that other family. And hopefully you can see the link to the page posted very soon. I so appreciate you. Thank you.
Sam Gill is the city manager for Aliquippa, and he is closely related to Dahvea.
Yep. My name is Samuel Gill. I'm his great uncle, as they say, Uncle Sam. And I want to thank also for all the support we've received, my niece is receiving, and the community's receiving.
Individuals with relevant information about Dahvea's case are urged to contact Beaver County Crime Solvers at 724-774-2000 or the Pennsylvania Police Beaver Barracks at 724-773-7400 or the Aliquippa City Police at 724-375-6682. In 15-year-old Asaun Moreland's case, more information was also released.
Is there any reason to believe that the suspect in this case is the second person in the Ambridge case?
I have no basis to believe that.
For the update on Asaun Moreland's case, be sure to tune in to part 3 as I have now split up the cases. So this will be part 2 and the next video will be part 3. Sorry for any confusion. May the family and friends of Dahvea Sparrow find solace in the happy memories, and may his soul rest in perpetual peace. Thank you.